Old Sam Radio, Golf Alpha Tango, Oscar Romeo, 2 POB for a flight to the south. Request airfield information, radio check.
Old Sam Radio, good morning, University 5. 24 left-hand circuit, QNH 1030, parachute procedures are in operation.
24 with the left-hand circuit, QNH 1030, and taxi into the active, Golf Oscar Romeo. Let's get moving.
Old Sam Radio, Golf Alpha Foxtrot November Kilo, inbound from the south of World 3, request joining information.
Golf Bravo Foxtrot November Kilo, Old Sarum, 24 left-hand circuit, QFE 1020, parachute procedures are in operation.
24 left-hand circuit and the QFE of 1020 and parachute procedures, Golf Bravo Foxtrot November Kilo.
And we're back to idle, and we're idling in the green. So back to 1200 RPM, so that's our engine check's good. So we have 2 stages of flaps for departures, landing lights can come on, nav lights can come on, beacons on, our fuel pump will remain on. We'll switch over to our right hand tank for departure. Give that a second. Okay, so engine's still running, so right fuel tank appears to be good. Ready to go. Golf Alpha Tango Oscar Romeo, ready for departure, 24. Okay, there's one aircraft on base, but he's fine. And our departure is all clear, so here we go.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sweating so much.
So airspeeds are live, T's and P's are in the green.
Rolling. Wind stop.
And we're in the air.
We're not on the ground, Tom, you know that, right?
Pardon?
We're not on the ground anymore! Oh, Old Sarum.
Yeah.
Golf Bravo Oscar, Roger. Visibility 5, 24 left, QNH 1030, parachute procedures are in operation.
Roger, 24 left, 1030 with parachute, Golf Oscar.
Okay, let's start getting rid of our flaps and stages. First stage. And second stage. Okay, so we're still under Boscombe zone here, so I'm going to level off at 1100 feet. So I'm going to push the nose down and the engine's going to come back a bit. Nothing to worry about. So you just hear that deceleration of the engine. That just keeps us from going too quick. And we'll level off here and we'll stay at 1100 feet until we get out of the way of Boscombe.
How much green?
Pardon?
Realise how much green?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Until you're above.
A lot of forests, a lot of fields. I'll see whether we can go straight through Southampton, which might be quite nice. You get to see all the docks and whatnot.
Yeah, okay.
Radar Golf Alpha Tango Oscar Romeo, request zone transit.
Golf Alpha Tango Oscar Romeo, send a good day, pass details.
Golf Alpha Tango Oscar Romeo, we're Premier 28 routing from Old Sarum to Old Sarum. We're going to be doing a lap around the Isle of Wight. We're currently 3 miles to the southeast of Old, rerouting via the M27 Junction 2 and Calshot. 1,600 feet for 1,500 feet, 1030 VFR request zone transit.
Jersey 9 Tango Juliet, contact Southampton, 118.205, cheerio. 18205, Jersey 9 Tango Juliet, bye. Thank you, break. Golf Oscar Romeo, it's Squawk 3660, basic service, QNH 1029.
Squawk 3660, QNH 1029, Golf Oscar Romeo, basic service.
Golf Yankee Oscar, clear of the solar control zone, you may descend at your discretion, taking you terrain clearance if required.
Well, that's copied, we're just reading good words and we'll give them a shout, that's okay, 122450.
A firm 7,000 on the Squawk, cheerio.
7,000, many thanks for your help, Golf Yankee Oscar.
Golf Alpha Tango Oscar Romeo, clear transit controlled airspace, not above 2,000 feet VFR, before entering controlled airspace, report Calshot.
Cleared to transit controlled airspace, not above 2,000 feet, we'll report Calshot, Golf Oscar Romeo, and report entering controlled airspace, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Yes.
Pardon?
I don't know how to take in that information.
Details.
It's like the same format every time.
Yeah.
We'll also be going over Cowshot where you do your climbing.
Oh, that's cool.
There's M27 junction 2, so that's where we got off.
It's called
Oh, okay.
now from going to Coventry. Position currently is
That's the M27 running up. That's all of Southampton and that's running up the pass.
4,100 feet on 1026, and that's 69 Charlie.
Golf Sierra
Mine needs
Foxtrot,
work,
Squawk 3662.
Mine needs work.
Yeah, just throw you out.
Got over to Papa Sierra Foxtrot, clear transit controlled airspace, 4,000 feet VFR, reported unable to make...
There's Southampton Airport over there. We're kind of actually green in all the...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
This is all Southampton docks. You got cruise ships in. There's a celebrity cruise ship down there actually, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A9504, contact line of control 129.430, cheerio.
Don't know which one. I'm not that good. Well, it's one of the Solstice class. I do know that. I don't know what Solstice class ship it is, but can you see the X on the funnel? The middle funnel, the blue funnel with the X on the big white ship.
It's like this bit of all planes so high.
Yeah, you can get. There is a cushion somewhere if you want to stick it behind you.
Oh no, it's not bothering me.
Oh,
I just meant like for actually like flying.
Yeah,
Does that get in your way or?
not for me,
Ah.
but some people do need cushions. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's totally a thing. Yeah. I don't know which celebrity that is. If I was really geeky, I could rule out one of them because they put an extra deck on the silhouette.
Oh my god, Tom, that's so sad.
But I can't count the decks from here. But yeah, the silhouette, they chucked an extra deck and another 200 people or something on it. So there's the activity centre off the nose. That jut out there. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. It's absolutely tiny.
It does, doesn't it, from up here?
Golf Sierra Papa, you've been
That's
controlled
insane.
airspace in half a mile. My service now terminates, Squawk 7,000.
As we get close, you should get rid of the prop.
7,000, call on route, thanks for the service, Golf Sierra.
God, that's so funny. It looks absolutely tiny.
It's not, yeah, it's pretty massive inside though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Golf Oscar Romeo, are you routing around the Isle of Wight via the Needles eventually?
Hey, firm, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, thank you. Report Needles.
Port Needles, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Amen 56 Echo, Roger.
Got a good photo of it.
Yeah.
It's tiny, isn't it?
It's like the perspective's really shocked me.
Yeah. Are you looking for something bigger?
Yeah,
You don't have to worry about that at the minute.
much bigger.
I'll get you to put it back on for landing, but while we're cruising, it's not. Leon Solent Airfield.
Basic service.
Basic service, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Whereabouts did you live in Portsmouth?
Right next to Southsea Common.
Oh, okay, awesome. Let's go. Do you want to go see Southsea?
Yeah, sure.
Golf Oscar Romeo, we've had a slight change of plan. We're going to go and have a look over Portsmouth Way, but remain on frequency, so we'll head towards Spinnaker Tower VRP.
Golf Oscar Romeo, that's understood.
Portsmouth like looks how it feels from above. Does that make any sense? Like
Right.
Portsmouth feels really cramped and like
Yeah, when we fly over this top end, like North End, whatever, is it
Yeah.
North End? Yeah,
North
and
End,
Fratton, that looks bloody packed.
Yeah.
When you go over the top, it's so dense. And to us, HMS Excellence, the island there,
oh okay.
and that's the HMS Bristol, is the military boat just parked off it. You got the ferry port there, you can see just one in at the minute.
Yeah.
I love Southsea, it was great.
I really liked living in Southsea.
I like the fact that you could barbecue on the front.
Yeah.
That was like,
Yeah.
why do more places not do that? Like, encourage it, put the bins out for them. Like, I used to have a friend that lived in Southsea when I lived in Fareham. I was over there most weekends, and you just take some beer and disposable barbecue and just sit on the front all day.
Yeah. And I liked it in Portsmouth. Walk everywhere as well.
Yeah.
And it's super flat, like it's really good to get anywhere and it's always really easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can see it does look quite... Bratton looks a bit
Yeah.
sardine can, doesn't it?
Yeah. Looks really like claustrophobic, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
North Harbour. Yeah. Tesco and all the
Oh, okay.
cinema and whatnot. Portsdown Hill. That's Hailing Island. In the middle of the...
I've never been to Hailing Island.
Not missing much.
No.
Got Fratton Park, football stadium.
Oh yeah.
I think that's like a Waitrose or an Asda behind there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it Asda?
Asda.
56 Echo is visual that traffic.
The view of the Spinnaker from here.
Thank you.
Oh, that's really cool.
Free call en route, good day.
Free call en route, good day. Many thanks. Helimed 56 Echo.
Poland radar, good morning. It's Golf Golf Delta Echo Romeo for a basic service.
Golf Delta Echo.
And you can see South Sea Common from here, look, you can see the
Romeo, the Robin R100.
big patch of green.
Yeah. So in my first year, I lived like just the other side of Fratton Park.
Right.
300 feet, 1029, and routing via Chilbolton and
Which
all
was quite nice because it was just like a straight walk into uni.
Right.
But on like game days, there move your car because you never get a space.
Squawk 366666.
So, can you see, I think it's like Queen's Hotel or something, the big
Yes.
brown hotel.
Yeah.
I used to live on that street, that was
Oh
the
wow,
bottom of
okay.
my road.
Yeah.
1029 Grumman.
I spent loads of time in South Sea.
Yeah.
You got the forts on there.
Yeah, I was just looking at that, there's one down here.
Yeah.
Like, you can have dinner on those?
Yes, you can stay over as well.
Can you?
Yeah.
Query whether I need that.
That would probably be quite cool.
It's about £500 a person there.
Ouch.
He said,
But you get like it's like a 5-star hotel though, and you get a powerboat out there.
Maths doesn't apply, so.
Or you can get a helicopter, I think, if you're that way inclined.
Thank you.
Get like a full 3-course gourmet meal in the evening, and there's hot tubs and all sorts. So it's not
Radar, good afternoon.
massively horrific,
No.
just a little bit.
1,400 climbing 3,000.
Like really like embrace the experience, I suppose, that we work with, isn't it?
Yeah.
514.
But like a 5 or 10 year anniversary or something, that'd be
Yeah.
very good.
Never like fly over the sea and just like, oh my god, I want to see a whale.
I think you'll see one here.
No, I won't, but I'm still gonna look.
Papa Alpha, as you continue northbound, retain the squawk, free call.
If we had a bit more time, we could land over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that where you land when you...
There's Benbridge or there's Sandown, which is over there, which you can't see as well because it's a grass. Have you?
Yeah.
So it's a bit away from the... not right in the town, it's kind of Old Sarum distance.
The enjoyment is outweighing the fear this time, definitely.
Is it? It's nice to go somewhere and see something rather than just,
I'd say I'm almost calm
Right,
today.
also.
Apart from a bit of a mild sweating.
So you got Cowes at the end of the estuary there, and then if you follow the river back up, that's Newport, which is kind of their city.
Yeah.
The only dual carriageway on the Isle of Wight is in Newport.
Really?
There's about a mile of dual carriageway, there's no motorway anywhere on the Isle of Wight.
It looks really weird. It's like a massive cluster
Yeah,
and then nothing. And then like a little
There's
cluster.
a few, few little bits, but I don't know when the festival's on. Let's see, Isle of Wight Festival. I've been over before and you can see all the... I think it was around here somewhere.
Around this time of year, surely.
Yeah. Because there's Isle of Wight and there's Festival as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
On at the minute.
21st and 24th of June.
I know where it is.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot, leaving controlled airspace. My service now terminates. Squawk 7,000, free call en route. Cheerio.
Pardon?
Report.
702 down 7,000. Thank you very much for your service, Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
So it's just south of Newport somewhere. I think probably where that Ferris wheel is.
That's what I was about to say, yeah.
Probably a good sign for a...
routing through your overhead and then direct dunk as well. VFR zone transit.
just north of the...
3662, basic service, QNH 1029er.
Squawking 3662 1029, the QNH basic service, India Papa.
There's lots of colourful stuff
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was just about to say to you. Oh,
Yeah, camping.
it's like...
You can see all the tents and stuff.
Yeah, and all the cars.
Yeah.
Controlled airspace at 4,000 feet on 1029 and we'll turn, India Papa.
Oh, how funny was that? We would have missed that.
Juliet requesting basic service.
Golf Alpha Whiskey, Uniform Juliet, Silent Radar.
It was that Isle of Wight Festival or Bestival?
Isle of Wight.
I think Bestival's a bit. I'm sure I've flown over Bestival before. Oh, bird. Whoosh.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Yeah.
Walk 3666,
See the main stage, can't you?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's up yet.
No, that's what I was thinking.
Probably a bit early
like,
for a music festival.
I can't really see people.
Now, my service terminate, Squawk 7000, free call en route, cheerio.
That's Squawk 7000, free call on.
It is like, it's not even 11.
Right.
Never been to a festival.
Right.
I'd quite like to go.
The festival? Or any?
Any?
I went to Victorious
Oh yeah.
a few years ago, and that was my sort of festival, no camping involved. It was like half hour away. I didn't have to get wet, I didn't have to get muddy.
Have to not shower.
We only went for one day, so the tickets were dirt cheap. I think we got like the super early bird, so it was £18 a person. So even if it had rained, we could have just not gone.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't worried about losing money.
Golf Oscar Delta Juliet Golf, Zone Transit from Ladding.
So we're not going to go back through Southampton this time, we're just going to stay this side of it.
Okay.
Just because it's actually a bit longer if we go back via.
Right, okay.
And we don't need to get clearance, so.
300 on 1029.
But this is Bewley.
Oh, okay.
So this is an old airfield. It's not the, I don't really know where the Motor Museum must be around here somewhere, but this is like a World War I airfield, and you can kind of see the runway, look. See the lines in the... It's not there anymore, but you can see where it would have been. Do you see the massive line cutting through?
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah?
100% lying, but yeah.
So right here, the big patch, the big patchy green, and you got like a line going through it.
Oh, that?
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Good lord. I'm like... So yeah, you got a runway. Good God.
Oh dear. I'll try and get better, Tom, I promise.
That's alright. So yeah, this had 3 runways, so it had one going that way, 2 like that in like an arrow. You can just see they're not as visible. The other 2.
Oh yeah, I can see it. It looks like an A.
Yes.
Yay!
Bingo. That was very common of World War I airfields. They had to have 3 runways because they couldn't have very much of a crosswind. So you know, like the planes with 2 wings, one on top of the other, a biplane, they have a really low what's called crosswind limit, so they can't have a lot of wind going across them.
Oh, okay.
So having 3 runways means they'll only ever be 30 degrees out.
Yeah.
So it made it a lot more likely they could fly. So a lot of old
That's really clever.
ex-military airfields are set out like that. Not many have all 3 in use still, because planes have got better.
Yeah.
They'll normally have one might be a taxiway, and one they've probably built hangars on.
Right.
But
that's kind of a shame to like not keep it.
yeah, you just don't need it though. It's a lot of maintenance to keep up. The only places that keep it are kind of wartime grass airfields, if it's not been concrete on, because it's a lot easier to maintain a grass runway than it is a concrete.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Here's another Kim spots. This is Stony Cross. This is a lot harder to see. You've just got one big line going that way and one big cut going that way through the trees. Not really very. So you got a patch of trees here, patch of trees there, and a patch of trees there.
Yeah.
And the T shape, that was an airfield.
Okay.
You can't really see the runways anymore unless you go.
Romeo, report, just confirm your Stony Cross.
Golf Oscar Romeo, 8 firm, just 1 mile to the north of Stony Cross.
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger, terminate my service now, Squawk 7000, free call en route, bye-bye.
Service terminate, Squawk 7000, free call en route, Golf Oscar Romeo.
What is it?
It's a number that gets sent to air traffic control. So it transmits out. So they have 2 types of radar, primary and secondary. Primary fires stuff out, hits something and comes back.
Yeah.
Secondary radar looks for these boxes.
Okay.
So we fire out a number and they assign us a number and then they can know that we're that number.
Yeah.
On the posher ones, it will tell you a lot more, and they can talk to each other as well.
Okay.
So if there was an aircraft there, it would be able to tell us there was one there and how to avoid it.
Okay.
So you can see Salisbury in the haze, big patch, you got green, and then town. Yeah, I can just about see the spire, but you might not be able to make it out from this distance. You might not even be able to get the town, to be fair.
229, turn right, heading on the correction.
Very hazy.
Golf Alpha Tango off Romeo, Sarah Radio, runway 24 with the left-hand circuit, the QFE 1020, the parachute procedures are in operation.
24 with the left-hand circuit, QFE 1020, Golf Oscar Romeo.
We've got Alderbury debris just down there. The bypass coming out on the train line.
Okay.
Golf Oscar Romeo, overhead, old debris joining left base, 24 to land.
Roger.
Cool, so I'm just bringing the power back, just because we need to descend a little bit now. And you'll notice that nose comes down a bit, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Golf Oscar Lima, roger.
Go, if you want to get your shoulder harness
Yeah.
back on. Cool. Yeah, you can see the fire quite clearly now.
Oh yeah.
Salisbury Cathedral.
Hold sir, Radio Golf Bravo Whiskey Uniform Hotel. Radio check 123.2.
Golf Bravo Whiskey Uniform.
That's made the whole flight then, that camera?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Proud of it.
I'm stunned.
Return flight to Leon Solent, VFR.
You can get some really chunky batteries that stick out the back that will do like 6 hours.
Right.
But yeah, you'd lose the screen then.
Procedures are in operation.
24 left-hand circuit, QNH 1030 and copy the parachuting.
Mike Papa joining left base for traffic on final side.
2 or more stations at once.
Mike Papa joining base, traffic joining final outside.
Roger.
Got the parachuting plane dropping like a stone there.
Golf Oscar Lima, roger, the wind.
But he'll be landing there in like 30 seconds.
God, why is it coming down so steep?
Save time and fuel.
One request, runway crossing after landing aircraft.
Slow down a bit.
Your company aircraft is on left base. Will be on final very shortly, followed by a third aircraft which is currently on left base. Maybe quicker to go round the outside.
I like it when we
One, roger.
Pardon?
I quite like it when we walk the dogs there.
Yeah, that was not a bad one, was it?
Golf Oscar Romeo, left base, visual with the caravan ahead.
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger.
Interform gunner. That military looking block.
Okay.
And you can see Porter Norman. Somewhere over there. Kind of gone past, it's behind the trees now.
Mike Papa's final.
One on the runway, one landing, and one flying ready to take off.
Roger.
Down. So, brakes are not set. Undercarriage is fixed, mixture is fully rich, prop is managed. Fuel content sufficient, fuel pump is on the right tank. Instruments, we're on the QFE. Alright?
Yeah.
P's and P's. Okay. So we're turning on to final, there's the runway. And in a minute we'll level our wings and we'll be nice and stable. P's and P's are all in the green. Harnesses and hatches are secure.
Old Serum, good morning. Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Kilo, radio check, departure information for circuits 2POB.
Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Kilo, also good morning. Readability 524, left-hand circuit, QFE 1020. Parachute procedures are in operation.
Runway 24, left hand, QFE 1020, parachute procedures in operation. Golf Charlie Delta Oscar Kilo.
And we're down. And in the worst bit.
It's just the
Yeah.
turning.
Right. You are quite low when we turn here, I suppose when we're higher up. Crazy how hot it gets when you're not doing 70 mile an hour.
I know.
It gets like instantly warm. All we've had is the window open. It's not like we've got.
Taxi into fuel Golf, Oscar Romeo.
Roger.
I have right of way, you peasants.
Golf Uniform Hotels at 2-4 hold, ready for departure.
Golf Uniform Hotel.
Can't hear you right now, give me.
Wind 330 degrees, 6 knots.
Roger, lining up for immediate takeoff.